Hello, welcome back. Let's make a retro flower granny square. If you have something to drink and you're ready, let's get this party started. If you're new to the channel, welcome. I'm Grandma Gaines. You can call me Tracy. This is Bohippianlife. I am a reselling grandma on multiple platforms. If you're interested in the reselling portion of my channel, I leave links in the description box of most all of my videos. I'm human, I forget. I try to get it. So, today's video is how to crochet this granny square. Now, I have a playlist. So I have like thousands of videos and they're all categorized in my playlist. And we have a crochet with me category. And I show you how you can crochet and sell your items. So you can put those gains in your pocket, in your savings account, or towards some unexpected bills. So again, if you're ready, let's get this party started. You are going to need scissors. I am using, for this size, I'm using an E-hook, also known as a 3.5 millimeter. 3 colors of yarn, so we're going to need 3. You don't need a lot. I've chosen purple, green. Oh my gosh. If you don't have purple, this purple is even better. Purple, green, and white. Goodness gracious. I am going to start off with the white. You're going to need a pen. Oh, I have one right here. So scrap paper. You're going to want to write this, I was going to say recipe. You're going to want to write this pattern down, my friends. So again, for approximately a 4-inch granny square, this is a worsted weight yarn. You can choose whatever you want, but an E-hook, the worsted weight gives me a 4-incher. All right, and this is perfect for what I need. Now, you can use the same yarn and make it a 6-inch. You can, going up in size, same yarn, just go take a larger hook. You want it even larger and make a pan liner, which I have, go even larger. You can use them as pot holders. So adjust your hook to the size you want. This E-hook will give you a 4-inch. I need a bowl. Just kidding. This kind of a bowl for my yarn so it doesn't get hair or roll onto the floor. So if you have pets or you have long hair, it's super easy to crochet it into your projects. So a bag or a bowl. Oops, I apologize. The very first thing we're going to do is make a magic circle. Super easy. A magic circle is just wrapping the yarn around your hand and then forming an X with it. You see that? You wrap it and it forms an X. You're gonna take your hook, just hold your thumb on it. Take your hook, go underneath and pull it through. Pinch it so you can take your hand out and you still have your circle. Grab your tail. Make a chain 1 that's going to hold it in place. Yes, my circle is extremely large, but now it's locked in and we can make it smaller. Magic circle. We're going to put 8 single crochets in this middle circle. Whoops, don't split your yarn. Oh, now I lost count. I'm the worst. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, you guys, I like to crochet my detail in, making it easier to cut. So we're going to slip stitch to the very first stitch. And if you're like, oh, it's super tight now, I pulled it too tight, I don't know which one's first, super easy. Just count back. Just count back from where your hook is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And slip stitch in that. So slip stitch, pull it tight, same color, chain 3. 1, 2, 3. Double crochet the same stitch, which is yarn over, there. Oh man, I split my yarn again. I find in my experience when I use scrap yarn or yarn from another project, if I've had to rip it, frog it, I mean, frog it, I tend to, it tends to split more on me. All right. Chain 3, double crochet in the same space, 2 double crochets in each stitch. So we're going to have 16 of them. So you guys can put me on pause. I'm going to do 2 in each stitch for 16. And this is what your project is looking like. We are going to slip stitch to the third of our chain 3. So the top of our chain 3. And we're going to fasten off. So I'm just to make sure that's pulled tight. And chain 1. Oh, scissors right here. Now you don't need an extremely long tail because you're done with this color. You just want enough so that you can hide it. There, perfect circle, 16. Now, if you want a flower with less petals, you just won't have 16. You would make it less. All right. We're using a new color, so let's pack a new bowl. I'm joking. That was horrible. All right, the next color I believe will be our leaves, and I'm going to use purple. I hope that looks purple to you guys. So that is ready. Oh, it's super important. So here's my pattern. And I have it marked new color. Join in any stitch. So totally up to you. Everybody joins differently. I just make a slip stitch and pick one to go in. Let's go back here. I went a couple before the join. So I'm going to come in like over here somewhere. Bring it in. Chain 1 to attach it. Perfect. Chain 3. 1, 2, 3. 2 double crochets in the same stitch. You might as well crochet in that little tail the best you can. So 2 double crochets, same stitch. 1, 2. Chain 1. Chain 1, skip a stitch. 3 double crochets in the next one. So chain 1, skip, 3 double crochets in the next. Don't forget to skip. 1, 2, sorry if I'm not in view. I try to stay there. 3. Chain 1, skip, and 3 double crochets in the next. We are going to, when we get back to the beginning, we're going to have 8 clusters. Or this is the beginning. We will have 8 clusters. So chain 1, skip 1, 3 double crochets in the next. Chain 1, skip 1, 3 double crochets, for a total of 8 clusters. And I'll meet you back here. So I've just completed the 8th cluster and chain 1. So we're going to slip stitch, slip stitch to the top of the chain 3 to join. Super important, we are not fastening off. No, we will pull a long loop. So slip stitch into the top of that chain. Pull a long loop. Put a different color in the bowl. I'm using green. And from here on, we're gonna just keep pulling a long loop instead of fastening off. And with this one, new color, we are gonna attach this to the skipped stitch in the previous row. So we're gonna, any one of these ones, any one of these skipped spots. So I am going to come in here, going from where is it? Oh my goodness, I gotta find it. Looking at it upside down. All right, here. So, not from behind. No, we're going in from here. Going in that stitch. Joining. Chain 3. 1, 2, 3. Now I'm just gonna, see how that tail is hanging in the front? I'm just gonna pull it to the back. Putting my hook in, grabbing it, and pulling it. There. So chain 3, get my stuff in the proper direction. Chain 3, and then an additional 4. So that one could actually be a chain 7, double crochet in the next skipped stitch. So that the next spot, which will be this one, is the one we're going to double crochet in. Chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, double crochet the next skipped stitch, now I went through the purple. You can go around it if you want. All right, so chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Next one, and I will meet you back here for the join. Crochet any little tails you might come across on the way. So I'm grabbing that little purple tail. making sure not to get my loop, and then continuing on. Oops. I've just completed my last chain 4. We're going to slip stitch to the top of the chain 3, making sure you keep that chain 4 in between. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and slip stitch the one before it. Do not fasten off. Pull a long loop, and your project should look like this. Next, whoops, where are we at? Mark that off. That's why scrap paper is advisable. All right, replacing the ball of yarn in the bowl with the first one I used. There we go. We're gonna pull this loop to the front, make it more manageable in size, and we are going to chain 3. 1, 2, 3, pushing the chain back. We're not chaining around it or anything. It's going to be behind, so out of the way. Chain 3, 2 double crochets in the next stitch. One, 2, 1 double crochet in the last stitch, giving us a cluster. 1, 2, 3, 4 double crochets. Well, 4 stitches, counting the chain 3. Chain 2, 1, 2, double crochet the next stitch, putting the chain behind it, 2 in the next, 1, 2, 1 double crochet in the last, and this is what it should look like. Chain 2. This is what it should look like with the chain behind it. We're going to continue like that all the way around. So you're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 4 double crochet clusters, and I will meet you back at the join. So chain 2, double crochet, oh crap, hold on, double crochet the next stitch, 2 in the next, and I'll meet you back at the beginning. 1 in the last, chain 2 and continue. This is what it looks like before the slip stitch, our join. So I'm going to join to the top of the chain 3, pull a long loop, and put the green in the bowl. Here we go. Just untwisting it so that it doesn't get tangled. We are now, let me mark that one off. Pull the loop through the front, so going through the purple space that we just made, we're going to pull that loop through to the front. Making it a little more manageable. Chain 3, 1, 2, 3, looks like this. Three, all right, chain 3, 1 double crochet the same stitch. All right, so get it in the same stitch. Chain 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. Skip 4 in the 5th one, 2 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4. The 5th one, it'll be our green space. In the chain space, we're going in the green. Oopsies. So let me pull this out here. So in our previous row, we have a 1 double crochet that is in that chain 1 space behind it. We are crocheting in that through the purple. All right. There's my assistant. So we have a chain 5, skipping all those double crochets and crocheting into that double crochet in the previous row. 2 of them, same space. Chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It looks like this. Skip your double crochets. The 4 go into the green one, double crochet 2, chain 5, 2 in the skipped one, and continue like that all the way around. I will meet you back at the join. Oops, I messed up. And we are going to slip stitch to the top of the chain 3 and pull a long loop. Don't drop it. Can you hear the crows? All right, we're going to switch colors again. Going back to the other color. So this is what it should look like. And we're coming back to the other color, pulling the loop to the front. Oops, my thumb's in there. There we go. All right, pulling that long loop to the front, chain 3. We are going to 2 double crochet in the next stitch. One double crochet in the next 2. So we pulled our loop forward and we pushed our chain to the back, leaving that chain free for the next round. Chain 2, skip 2, you're going into your double crochet cluster. 1 in the first, 2 double crochet in the second, whoops, 2 double crochet in the second, 1 double crochet in the next 2. So we have a total of 5 double crochets on this row. Chain 2, skipping those 2 double crochets right there, going into, it's the leaf, first one, chain, or 1 double crochet, 2 double crochet in the next, 1 double crochet in each of the next 2, and I will meet you back at the join. Just completed my last chain 2, slip stitch to the top of the chain 3 of our first stitch, and slip stitch to join. We're going to continue with the same color, and we will chain 1, single crochet the same stitch, whoops, come out, single crochet the same stitch, there we go, and skip 1, 5 double crochets in the next, skip 1, 5 double crochets, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, skip 1, single crochet the next. Now instead of chain 2, this is where I like to just slip stitch into that chain 2 and single crochet the next, 5 double, skip 1, 5 double crochets in the next, chain 1, skip. I think I have too many in here. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have way too many. All right, so instead of frogging my work in this leaf, I have an extra stitch. So instead of 5 double crochets up here, I have 6. So I'm just gonna, because I need to skip 1 and single crochet the last one of the petal. So I'm gonna skip 2 here instead of my single crochet skip 1. I'm going to single crochet skip 2, 5 double crochets skip 1, and just continue. I'm going to continue like it wasn't even there instead of having to redo my work. Watch, we'll never even know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, if you want to redo your work, go ahead. But it's not worth the frustration. Single or slip stitch into the chain, single crochet the next one, skip 1, 5 double crochets in the next, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, skip 1, single crochet the next, there, and those are the top of our petals. Yeah, so if you make a little mistake, don't worry about it. It's okay. Nobody's going to even see it. So slip stitch in that chain 2 space and continue as normal. Single crochet the first one, skip the next, 5 double crochets in the next one, skip, single crochet, chain, slip stitch in the chain 2. Repeat all the way around. I'll meet you back at the join. All right, I have just completed my last slip stitch in the chain 2 spaces. Yes, and we are going to slip stitch and fasten off. So slip stitch to the first chain or first single crochet. There we go. Now we have a much neater join. Chain 1 and fasten off, leaving just enough yarn to hide. All right, put the green one back in the bowl. Pull color to the front. So let's find that one. Inserting the hook through the front of your project, grabbing the hook, pulling it forward. There we go. We are going to, I have to mark this one off. Pull to the front, chain 3. 1, 2, 3. Double crochet the next stitch. Oh, okay. Yeah. So now we are working on the in between our petals, this space in between. So we're gonna, we have 2 double crochets in each space. We're gonna crochet in them. So chain 3 and 2 double crochets in the next double crochet. So this one will have a total of 3 because our chain 3 equals our first. All right, 5 double crochets in this back chain. So you don't have to go into each of those single, the chains. You don't have to fight the stitch, go around it. We need 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we are at that blank space again. Double crochet, 1 in the first one. Oops, not a half. There we go. 2 in the second one. And this is what our project is looking like. Continuing, 5 double crochets in the back. You're going to repeat that pattern. After your 5 double crochets, you're going to do 1 double crochet, 2 double crochet in the next, 5 double crochet, and then repeat. I'll meet you back at the join. I have just completed all my double crochets. 3, 5. 3, 5, and we are going to slip stitch the top of the first chain 3, mark this row off. Using the same color, chain 1, single crochet the same space. So single crochet, there we go. Single crochet the next 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Half double crochet the next. Double crochet the next, 2 double crochet the next with a chain 2 and 2 more double crochet in the same stitch. That's our first corner. 1, 2. Now we are going to do double crochet, half double crochet. It's the same stitches we did leading up to our corner. Singles, half, double, and then we did our corner. 2 doubles, 2 chains, 2 doubles in the same stitch. Double, half, and now we are doing 11 single crochets. 11 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. Half double crochet the next one, double crochet the next, now corner, 2 double crochets, chain 2, 2 double crochets in the same spot. That's our second corner. Isn't it adorable? Super adorbs. Okay. Double crochet the next one. Half double crochet the next. And then we're going to do 11 singles. Half, double, and then you're going to do a corner. Double, half, 11. You guys. So we're going to repeat that pattern all the way around until we get to the join. But you remember when we started, we did 5. And we need 11 in between each corner. So you're not going to be able to fit 11 after you do your last corner. You're only going to get 6 because we've already done 5. Just making sure you know that. All right, so 11 single crochets, and I will meet you at the join. And also, your corner, all your corners will end up being in the first stitch of that 3 double crochet. So we have 1 double crochet and then 2 in the next. The first one is going to be where our corner is our corner stitch. Okay. I'll meet you back at the join. I've just completed all the way around, and now we are going to hold on a moment. What did I do here? 5, half, 11. All right, finishing with join with a slip stitch. Perfect. And we will fasten off. Just enough to hide the yarn. There. And you have a perfect, adorable retro daisy. They work up super fast. You can make an adorable blanket. I am in the process of making a little head bandana. So all I have to do are half ones and crochet them in. And then, yeah, and then put the ties on. It's going to be stinking adorable. All right, you guys. Yeah, so if you want to make one of those bandanas, you need 3 large ones and 3 half ones. Or do 6 full ones and fold 3 of them in half. Your choice, really. You guys, let me know if you like this type of content. I stinking love this color. Love, love, love. You can use up a lot of scraps, and because they're daisies, You can't do it wrong, right? Here's another color combination I have. Let me see. I think I have another one right here. They're adorable. Just, I love them. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you're gonna, if you're gonna try them or what you're gonna make. Again, if you like this type of content, oh, let me get a better angle. Cheers. If you like this type of content, please give my video a thumbs up. Like, comment, subscribe. I would love to have you in the family. Share, please share. I'm trying to get to 5,000 subscribers by the end of the year. I couldn't do it without your guys' help. You truly, truly are the best. Check out my membership levels. I offer 4. Each level is a different price. Offers the member something different. Subscribing is always free. That will never change. Again, I hope you have the best day ever, and I'll see you in the next video.